So hey guys, it's Ziant again, and today's commentary is a little bit of an extension on yesterday's commentary about why we play Call of Duty, and why it's because we have these really good games that we want to keep playing even though the connection in the next game might be crap, and we might not have the same mojo in the next game for whatever reason. This gameplay is a lot like that, but it's a little different in that I start out really well, and then my game goes downhill really quickly. And this is a phenomenon that I see a lot of people complaining about on YouTube and in my own friends group, that you'll have this really strong start, your chopper, your VSAT, your warthog, your swarm, your dogs, everything that you would want in a kill streak, and then suddenly the next life, the next 3, 4, 10 lives, no, doesn't happen. You just sit there and are dead over and over and over again, and that's something that I think bears discussion. Because I think that's the second reason we play Call of Duty, because we see this potential in ourselves for greatness. When a lot of us don't think, or people have told us, or it's just not there, that we don't see greatness in ourselves for whatever reason, or we haven't exhibited it to ourselves and to other people yet, or we have the greatness in us, but it's not been confirmed by any outside source, or we haven't found what it is that we're great at. And so when we play Call of Duty and we do these really good things, like you'll see at the end of this gameplay, I pull one of the greatest turn-ons I have ever done in a COD game before. Now granted, I am using the MSMC, but I have been being absolutely crapped on the entirety of the last 3 games. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm putting on the biggest try-hard pants I can, and I'm going to go completely hard. I'm going to try and kill as many people as I can, and get as many tags as I can, and get these big boy kill streaks in. Spoiler alert, I don't actually ever get the warthog. But there are several situations where I'm really just this close. I'm holding up my fingers, they're really small, this close to getting the warthog, but for some reason I can't seal the deal. And because of that, I get frustrated, and I keep playing. And so again, I think the reason we play Call of Duty is A, the fact that we know we can do great things, and that even when we're not doing poorly, we see the potential in ourselves to do great things. And so in that regard, Call of Duty is kind of like life. We have these moments in our lives where something is just, it's right, something is going exactly the way we need it to go, and then something happens. Some instance, someone says something, someone does something, someone, even yourself, puts this idea in your head that no, you can't actually do this. Something you can't control will get in your way and stop you from doing what it is you want to do. And so you'll be disheartened and your game will fall apart. And I'm not talking about just video game. I'm talking about your social game, your business game, whatever it is you're doing in that moment. Something about what has just happened will set you off, will get you a little off balance, and you won't be able to ever truly recover from it. Now I almost do in this game. I almost come back, and I almost get the warthog a second time, but again I'm stopped either just short of the VSAT or on the VSAT. I don't quite remember which. You'll see in the gameplay. And I know that you're going to say that Call of Duty is not serious business at all. It's Call of Duty. Why are you comparing this to life? Well, A, I think too much about video games, and I think I've made that clear a dozen times. But B, I think there are parallels between the in-game personas we have and the real-life us. Because one of the things that I always think about is how all of us wear masks depending on who we're talking to. If we're talking to our parents or our girlfriend, and we're comfortable with them, we know they won't judge us as much as other people will, we know their general reaction to what we're going to say, even if we're a little unsure, we're more comfortable saying things that are less appropriate than we would to other people. And yet, we say them anyway. But when we're meeting someone for business, or like when I was applying for PTG, I was quick and to the point, it was a business transaction until I knew what these people were like. And it turns out they're awesome people, boop. Man, all of them, they're great people to be around. But without knowing that, I have to wear a mask. I have to wear the business design. I have to wear the business squirrel outfit with the tux and the little acorn ring and all that. And it's only now that I can be a little more cordial, a little more joking. But I still having not played with them in game, I don't have that voice communication, so I don't have the inflection that I'd like to put. But it's casual enough. So when you're talking to someone who's about to give you a job, say maybe you're going to Target, maybe you're going to Walmart, Marsh, wherever, to get your new job for your schooling or for after school or whatever, you aren't yourself. You are some version of yourself that you think they want to see so that they will give you the job or whatever it is you're going to seek. And so when you play Call of Duty and you see this potential for really great kill streaks, and then you get almost to that last one. You get to your dogs, but you just can't get that swarm for whatever reason. Or you get to your chopper, but just can't seem to get the warthog. Or even if for the less talented players, if you get to your counter UAV, but you can't quite get to that lightning strike, can't quite get to that chopper. You see in yourself this potential to acquire what you seek, but finding yourself unable to seek it. Because there are moments when you're playing where you say, here, this, I can do this, look at what I'm able to do, but not consistently. And it's consistency that makes the best players. And I think I made a commentary about this back in the day, but I'll just touch on it briefly here. The best players on YouTube, in competitive, in life, are consistent in their performance. They are always pretty much at the top of their game. There is never anything that's keeping them down. There is never anything that really gets them off balance. Even when they fail, they take that failure as a lesson. And that's what I have to start learning to do. I have to take my failures as a lesson, rather than something that's just going to frustrate me.